Hi, I'm Jennifer of Celtic Knot Crochet, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to make the Patriotic Coaster. This is a very easy crochet pattern and I'll show you each step of the way. You'll need a size F or 3.75 Clover crochet hook. These are my favorite hooks. Then you'll also need 3 skeins of a cotton size 3 yarn. This is the yarn I chose by Yarn Bee. It's called Fundamental Cotton, and you'll just want to pick the red, which is lipstick red, white, and I think the blue is called French blue. I love these colors together. You'll also need a tapestry needle to weave in your ends, and that's it. So let's get started. I chose to make 3 coasters in different color patterns, but the center color is called color A. This row right here, where there's just one round of a color, is color B, and then the outside 2 rounds is called color C. So there are only 5 rounds to this project. And for an extra little bonus, I'll show you as we go along. If you work just the first 2 rounds and edge them with slip stitch, you get a cute smaller star that you can add to your decorations. Because these are made of cotton and I included this nice thick puff stitch, they work great at absorbing the condensation from an ice cold drink at your 4th of July barbecue. With color A, you're going to want to put your slip knot on the hook. And all these directions you can find in the link in the description below if you would like to have them printed out for you. So you chain 3 and you're going to do a 2 double crochet cluster. I'll show you how to do that. Yarn over, put your hook into that first chain you made, yarn over, pull through the chain. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through just 2 and stop right there. Now we have to make another leg of the cluster. Yarn over, put your hook back into that same first chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now I have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through just 2 again. Now I have 3 loops on my hook and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. And that gives this a really nice petal shape with a point at the bottom and a point at the top. And we're going to do a bunch more like that, but they're going to have 1 more double crochet in them. So we chain 3, and now we're going to work in that same chain we started with right down here. And we're going to do a 3 double crochet cluster. So I yarn over, put my hook into that hole, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through just 2. Do that 2 more times. Yarn over, hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through just 2. Then yarn over, put my hook into that first chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 5 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through just 2. Now I have 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. And again, that pulls all 3 double crochets into a point at the top, and because they all went into the same chain before, they have a point at the bottom. And I'm going to do that 3 more times, so I have a total of 5 petals in the center of my star. So I chain 3, and I'll show you how to do it 1 more time. And that completes the third petal. 1, 2, 3. Move these out of the way here. So yarn over, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. Now after I've completed the 5th petal, I chain 3 one more time, and then I'm going to insert my hook right to the top of that first cluster we made. Yarn over, pull through everything. Oops, try that again. Hook in, yarn over, pull through everything. That's a slip stitch. And there is the center of the star. Now I'm going to work in all of these chain 3 spaces to create the points of the star. And I'm going to do 3 double crochets. So yarn over, put my hook into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I'll do 2 more of those, working right into that chain 3 space. Then I'm going to chain 3, slide these over a little bit so I have some more room, and then do 3 more double crochets into that space. 1, 2, and 3. And that's what creates the star point. And then at this next cluster, I'm going to put a slip stitch right into the top of that cluster. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around, so in each chain 3 space I have this point. Here you can see I've completed the 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in each chain 3 space around to give me a 5-pointed star. And then I'm going to insert my hook right into that top of the first petal and do another slip stitch to finish off that round. And then I'm going to cut the yarn and yarn over and pull through to fasten off. Now what you could do, and I'll show you with an alternate color, is if you'd like to just make the smaller star, you can continue and not fasten off, and you can do a simple edging. So I'm going to show you with a different color so you can see. But you would just work in all of the stitches around. You'd work a slip stitch, which is hook in, yarn over, pull through, and then when you get to here, the chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, and then continue working in each stitch with a slip stitch, which is just the only thing is I skipped the middle slip stitch here in between so it didn't get too bulky. Slip stitch is just hook in, yarn over, pull through everything. So you could even do like this, different color, and that'll give you a mini star compared to the coaster size, and this would be a nice decoration on the table as well. But let's go on to the next round where we are going to add white, and we're going to use these puff stitches. So you'll put your slip knot on the hook, and according to the directions, you're going to begin to the right of any one of these chain 3 spaces if you are right-handed. So if you're right-handed, you're going to find the center double crochet. So we have 3 right here, so I'm going to insert my hook right here into that center one, and I'm going to do a slip stitch again, yarn over and pull through everything, and I'm going to begin my puff stitches here. If you're left-handed, then you will do the same thing but on the other side of the chain 3 space, and you're going to begin in the center double crochet to the left. So you'll put your hook right there, and you'll do the same things I'm doing right now. It's just you would start in the different place. Then you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to work a puff stitch in this double crochet. So you yarn over, put your hook in, yarn over, and pull up a loop about a 1/2 inch long. And you do that 4 more times. Yarn over, put my hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, 1/2 inch long. And you see how I hold the loops that are already on the hook with my working hand. Yarn over, grab it with that thumb, put my hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. Grab them again. Yarn over, grab it, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. 1 more time. Yarn over, grab it, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. And I should have 11 loops now on my hook, and I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through 10 like so, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull through those last 2. Then I chain 1, and now I'm going to work in this chain 3 space, and I'm going to do a puff stitch, chain 3, puff stitch. So here's the puff stitch again. Yarn over, hook in, yarn over, pull up to the same height as my other puff stitch, about a 1/2 inch, hold the loops. Yarn over, hold the loop, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. Hold the loops. Yarn over, hold the loop, hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, this is 4, and 5. Yarn over, pull through everything but that last loop. Now I have 2 left on my hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 3. That keeps that point alive of our star. And then do another puff stitch. 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull through all but the last one. Yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 1. And now I have that second set of 3 double crochets, and I'm going to work right into that middle one. And then chain 1. And I'm going to repeat that same thing all the way around. A puff, chain 1, puff, chain 3, puff, chain 1, puff, chain 1. Because each point of the star is going to look the same. Here you can see the puff stitches all the way around the star. And I've come to the last puff stitch in that last center double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the top of that first puff stitch to close it all up. And I'm ready to fasten off the white, or color B. Now I'm ready for the blue color. Now, according to the directions, I need to begin this next round in any one of those chain 3 spaces. So basically where the point of the star is going to be. So I'm going to choose this one right here. I'm put my slip knot on my hook, insert the hook into the chain 3 space, yarn over and pull through everything, which is a slip stitch. Now I'm going to chain 2, and that counts as my first half double crochet. Then I'm going to do 2 more half doubles. So half double is yarn over, hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then I'm going to chain 3, then do 3 half doubles on this side. Slide them over, and you can see the point comes back a little bit better now. Chain 1, I'm going to skip this next puff stitch and I'm going to work into the space between this one and this one. And I'm going to do 2 half doubles. Then I'm going to chain 1 again. And now I'm going to skip this next puff and I'm going to put a slip stitch right into this chain 1 space here. Chain 1, skip the next puff and do 2 half doubles in this next chain 1 space. Chain 1. And here is the next chain 3 space. So I'm going to repeat what I did before, except instead of the chain 2, now I'm going to do 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and then 3 half doubles on the other side. This is what keeps that point in place. Chain 1, skip the puff, 2 half double here, chain 1, skip the next puff, slip stitch here in the center, chain 1, and then 2 half doubles in the next space after skipping the next puff, and chain 1, and then I'm back at another chain 3. So I will repeat that around. 3 half double, chain 3, 3 half double, chain 1, 2 half double, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, 2 half double, chain 1. Here I've repeated those stitches around, so each point has those blue stitches now. I'm here at the beginning, chain 1 after the last 2 half doubles, and I'm going to insert my hook into the top of that starting chain 2, yarn over and pull through everything for a slip stitch, and that completes round 4. So we have one more round. I like to keep it in the blue, but you can change back to the red or maybe to the white, your choice. I will chain 1, and then I'm going to put a single crochet in that same stitch that I just put the slip stitch in, and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and now I'm at that chain 3 space. So I'm going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and then work single crochets in the next 3 stitches, single crochet in the chain 1, single crochet in the next 2 half doubles, then there's a chain 1 here, single crochet in that, and now here where I put that slip stitch, I'm going to put another slip stitch down inside that space, and then I continue with the single crochets in each stitch and in each chain 1 space all the way around. And then when I get to that chain 3 space, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. and that gives a nice finishing edge to the star. I've completed the single crochet edging all the way around. I've come here to my first single crochet of the round, and I'm going to put my hook through the top of that, yarn over, pull through everything to do a slip stitch, and there I have the Patriotic Coaster completed. Cut the yarn, and I would use my tapestry needle to weave in all the ends here on the back so that I have this nice completed coaster. Maybe you'll do red, white, and blue, or white, blue, and red, or blue, red, and white. You pick. I hope you enjoyed making this project. Please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to click to subscribe. And if you'd like, you can wet this with some cool water, press out the excess water with a clean dry towel, and then lay it on a cork board or a blocking mat and press it out, holding all the points with pins, and let it dry overnight, and that'll give it a nice finished look. And I'd love it if you left a comment letting me know which patriotic holiday you use these coasters for. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the next project video.